Hello Fuzzies, welcome back to Sydney's Manga Hoard. This is going to be my haul for October of 2024, all the stuff I picked up in the spooky month. Starting off with the big one, we've got JoJo A Go-Go, the illustration book. This seems to be just illustrations and not not essays or anything, so keep that in mind if you're interested in picking it up. With that out of the way, I'm going to talk about first, I'm going to talk about series that came out that weren't releases this month, things I'm trying to catch up on, and that sort of thing. First, we've got Yakitate Japan, Volume 2. Then we've got Pokemon Arceus and the Jewel of Life. Next, we've got 2 volumes that finish off my collection of Butterfly's Flowers from Shoujo Beat. I've heard good things about this series. Next, we've got a single volume of Cross Game, Volume 7, which I managed to find at a decent price online. Then we've got Qualia Under the Snow by through Kuma by Kaneki. This came out earlier in the year by Kuma, and I completely missed the release, so I picked it up last month. Then we've got a whole honk of the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon singles, which completes my collection of these singles of Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon with 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then I picked up volumes 2 through 5 of Happiness by Shuzo Oshimi. Just got really lucky at the local used bookstore. Managed to get all of these at a decent price. Alright, I'm going to start off my normal haul content with Dark Horse with the Call of Cthulhu. There's another Dark Horse later on, but it's an oversized. This is by Gotanabe. Then we have another Kuma release with Yamada Nonono's Spread Your Wings and Fly. We've got the final volume of I'm a Wolf But My Boss is Sheep, which starts off my 7 Cs. I don't have much 7s. Actually, I do have a lot of 7 Cs. They're just in a separate stack. Then I've got World Insulte, Volume 3. We've got Royal Tailor, Clothier to the Crown, Volume 2. Then I've got Night of the Living Cat, Volume 5. Next up, we've got the debut volume of My Boyfriend is a Dog. Pretty obvious that this one is. Furry bait. I like it, though. Next up, we've got Kageki Shoujo, Volume 11. Then we finally got Volume 2 of Imaginary. This thing's been delayed a long time, but finally came out. Then we've got Volume 6 of the Edaton Deities, No Only Piece. Next is Even Dogs Go to Other Worlds, Alive in Another World with My Beloved Hound, Volume 4. Then we've got the debut volume, Diary of a Female Lead, Shujinko Nikki, by Yu Yoshinaga, Volume 1. Really looking forward to that series. Then we're going to step into some oversized 7 Cs, starting with The Titan's Bride, Volume 5. Next is Monster Cats, Volume 2. Then we've got The Dangerous Convenience Store, Volume 4. I think this is all my 7C stuff, but I'm not organized, so maybe some more will pop up that I accidentally put in the wrong stack. Hopping into Kodansha now with Gachi Akuda, Volume 4. Then we've got The Fragrant Flower, Blooms with Dignity, Volume 3. Did not know this wasn't a shoujo, and I spread misinformation on the last video. It is... I think it's either I think it's a shonen or a seinen. I'm pretty sure it's shonen. Then we've got A Condition Called Love, Volume 10. Next is Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun, Volume 10. Then we've got Kaina of the Great Snow Sea, Volume 3. Next up we have Witch Hat Atelier Kitchen, Volume 5. Another debut volume, we've got The Spellbook Library by Uta Isaki, Volume 1. The same creator of... what is the name of that one-shot? Is Love the Answer? Yes, Is Love the Answer, and that doujinshi Kickstarter I did, which has a lot of really acclaimed doujinshi, such as, I think Mine-kun's Asexual is the big one. Then we've got Volume 27 of Rent a Girlfriend. Next, we've got another volume of the cute dog rom-com Puppets at the Tract, Volume 2. Next, we actually have 2 volumes of Medalist. Not sure how this happened, but as long as my record keeping is correct, this did happen. I got 2 volumes in 1 month with Medalist Volume 4 and Medalist Volume 5, probably because 4 took a while to arrive for some reason. Next, I have I See Your Face Turned Away 2. I'm pretty sure this came out like a month or 2 ago, but it got missed in my release pickups, which happens more often than I'd like to admit. I'm gonna hop into my Viz releases now, starting with Mission Yazakura Family, Volume 13. Then Marriage Toxin, Volume 4. Next, I've got the debut volume of Kagurabachi, the acclaimed shonen that everybody was super hyped to read. Really excited to actually read the first volume. Then we've got Dandadan Volume 9, which has the anime going crazy right now, and the sales seem to be doing pretty well over here, which is good. We've got the final volume of Blade of the Moon Princess, which is Volume 5. We've got Volume 8 of Akane Banashi. We've got Volume 5 of Tamon's B-Side. Then we've got My Special One, Volume 8. This was actually part of the legacy releases, older releases that didn't come out this month. Demon Prince of Momochi House 15. I guess it got missed when I was organizing the stacks. I'm going to cover both of these at the same time because these are both huge releases for Shoujo Beat, both omnibuses. Colette Decides to Die and Red River. They're both, well, Red River, I can say for sure, is a fantastic series. I've read the first omnibus, loved it. I'll make an exception, just do a quick synopsis. Girl time travels, or is isekai'd back into the, what empire? Ancient Anatolia, and is basically having to survive an assassination plot. And it's really, really interesting, and it definitely needs to get a lot of sales and a lot of attention, so Shoujo Beat knows that they should be picking up or republishing some of their older licenses that have fallen out of print. And then another huge one from Shoujo Beat, Colette Decides to Die, Volume 1. Now, this one's not as well known as Red River, or not like a older series like Red River, but it's a very popular shoujo series, and a lot of people seem to love it. So definitely give this one a shot as well. So Shoujo Beat knows to really go ham on picking up these popular series that don't seem to have any English releases. We've got Viz Sigs now with Steal the Celestial Shadows, Volume 4. We've got Snowball Earth, Volume 3. We've got Magical Girls Inc., Volume 4. We've got Boys Abyss, Volume 7. And then lastly for Viz, we've got My Name is Shingo, Volume 3. Next, I'm going to be tackling Yin Press, starting with Bloody Sweet, Volume 4, and this is the final volume of this series. Then we've got the final volume of Whoever Steals This Book, Volume 3. We've got Honey Lemon Soda, Volume 7. Elden Ring, The Road to the Erd Tree, Volume 4. We've also got Shy, Volume 8. We've got a few first volumes. Lycoris Recoil, Volume 1. The anime was hugely popular, and it seems like we actually did get the manga over here pretty quickly. I think the manga is based on the anime. Excited to read this, though. We've got I'll Become a Villainess Who Goes Down in History. It seems turning into a highborn baddie makes the prince all the more love-struck. Volume 1. Another villainess series that I am enjoying so far. I've got my problems with it, but I'll talk about that in the reading log. We've got Blade and Bastard, Volume 1. This is from I believe the writer of Goblin Slayer, and it got very quickly licensed over here because I assume Goblin Slayer just sells pretty well over here. I'm sure my partner's excited to read that. Not personally my sort of thing, but hopefully he enjoys it. Then we've got The Three Body Problem, the comic edition. This is a manhwa, Chinese manga, or a Chinese comic book, I should say, about physics and existential crises. Very interesting read. You're definitely going to learn a lot reading it. There's a lot of really technical scientific jargon thrown around. Then we've got Beware the Villainess, Volume 1, another villainess. This one's actually a manhwa. At least I assume it's a manhwa. I know it was a webtoon. Then we're going to hop into One Piece books for 2 volumes with Tales of the Tendo Family, Volume 4, and Usotoki Rhetoric, Volume 9. Then we have another Dark Horse that I didn't include with the other Dark Horse, Cat Gamer, Volume 6. We've got One Alien Books with End Rollback, Volume 2. I'm not sure if this came out in October. I can't really remember exactly when it came out. I'm just including it here. Then we've got One Ablaze with Gonable, Volume 2. Next, we've got 3 Square Enixes, starting with Mobsters in Love, the old men, or the 30-40-year-old Yakuza gay romance, which slay. We've got The Ice Guy and the Cool Girl, Volume 7. We've got the second volume of Soul Eater Not in the Perfect Edition, which is Volume 2. And finally, we've got another big honker over here, something for my partner to read, not something I think I'm going to read personally, Trigun Maximum, the Deluxe Edition by Yasuhiro Nito. Probably saying that name wrong. Volume 1 through Dark Horse. But that's everything I picked up in October. Let me know any feedback you guys have, and I will see all of y'all in the reading log for later this month. So have a good one.